What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kamon. Today, guys, an updated version of my White Forest Azamina deck profile. I did actually go to locals. Time recording this yesterday, and we did go 2-2. Pretty good matches. The first deck I faced was the Yugioh Mitsurugi. I didn't know what that deck did. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I didn't know what to hit, what to stop. I was like, this deck is crazy. But now that I actually fought it and I talked to a few people there, I do know what I would want to try to play in my main deck and side deck and whatnot, if that makes sense. But before we get started, make sure you guys do like, comment, subscribe to the video. Remember, this video is sponsored by Dueling Guard. You want to get all the best playmat deck boxes and accessories that you see me use on the channel? Check out duelingguard.com, and if you use my code KMON5, 5% off all your purchases. Also, if you guys do want some coaching and you want to give back to me, which goes back to the channel, make sure you guys join my Discord, at me in the coaching tab. I can add you up, tell you prices and whatnot, and yeah, well, you'll be Gucci. But anyways, let's get right into it. I'm gonna show you guys main, extra, and side. This is a newer version, and I'm showing you guys the side deck mainly, so I can kind of get your opinion on everything. I changed around a few things which I think I do like, and things that I don't like. Still not the biggest fan of the engraver stuff, but I understand why it is needed. I just don't like drawing Luri, bro. Not a fan of that. And I will be getting a Lacrima, and I will be getting Paradise. I'm gonna try those out. I'm gonna try it out, see if I like it. If I don't, you know. But anyways, solid 40 cards. Also, I changed my sleeves, bro. Look at these, nice mint color. Pretty cool. So for the monsters, obviously we are on the 3 Sylvie. Arguably the best one in the deck, finally. It's a true 1-card starter now, you know what I mean? So we're on 3 Sylvie. I am on 3 LZ for the 3-ups. As long as you see any one of these in your opening hand, you're gonna have a good time. So 3 and 3 at all times. For 2, I'm still on the 2 LZ Azamina. I actually love this card at 2. I think 1 is not enough. I think 2 is just fine, because there were times where I would open up with this card in my opening hand. I'm like, okay, cool, I have plays. And people tend to forget you can fuse what cards on your field in hand with this card. You know what I mean? That's her first effect, or her second effect. So yeah, definitely 2 of her. And then we're gonna round off with the 1 Stellar and then the 1 Rusula to round off the names. So that is 10 names altogether. And I will admit, I do miss having a Stellar at 3 in here. I might try a build where I do play her at 3 again, because so the argument for a Stellar is she is the worst normal summon over Sylvie. You know what I mean? Because you have to normal summon her, get rid of a card, and then she gets Valor Imperm, blah, 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 right? Bro, there was one match where I didn't see a single White Forest monster. If I saw a singular one, I would have been golden. And I'm just like, damn, see, if I was playing 3 Stellar. So I might try to incorporate a build where I run this card at 3, just because I want to try to see as much as possible, if that makes sense. But that's the me thing. I'm going to just try it out. I'm going to test it out, see if I like it. If I don't, I don't. For other stuff, we are on the 1 Queen Azamina. I like this card a lot, actually. This card is phenomenal. This card is so good. I definitely recommend trying her out. The fact that she doubles as a monster and a Sinful Spoils card is crazy good, bro. I love it, bro. And she's Azamina too, so she's searchable in multiple ways. And just having that extra body to kind of get rid of and link away, fuse with, etc., it's just so good. I think she's fantastic, bro. I honestly really like her a lot. As if for those other engines, we are back on the 3 Diabell Star. So I was running her at 1 before, because my thought process was, oh, I don't want to see her in my opening hand. I do, bro, because I'm trying to see as much engine as possible. And the most annoying thing in the world when I was running her at just 1, I would open up with her plus a Wanted. Therefore, Wanted is dead. I can't go Wanted search. Sure, I could go pitch Wanted, summon her for free. Yeah, but if I draw into another Wanted, I can't use said Wanted. So I'm going to be playing her at 3 again. I definitely think she's very good at 3, in my opinion. Just a me thing, though. If you don't want to play her at 3, want to play her at 2 or 1, that's totally fine. But me, I like her at 3 because I like having plays. Like, if I have awkward hands it's automatically fixed if I have a Diabell Star, or it's fixed if I have like a Sylvie or a LZ. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's where I am with that. So I'm gonna be running her at 3 from now on because I like it. It's what I like, bro. Fiendsmith stuff. We are on 2 Engraver and then the 1 Lurie. Y'all know I hate Lurie, bro. I hate this card, bro. This card is so... It's always glued to my freaking hand, dude. Before I was playing Engraver at 3. Now I'm playing it at 2. You don't need to... I want to play it at 1, bro. I really do. There are times where I'm just like, I wish I could play it at 1. You know what I mean? Which I might honestly cut out 1 Engraver and just do both of these. Like, that's how much I don't like seeing this card in my hand, but I understand why it is needed, you know what I mean? But it's pretty cool because Engraver is a fiend, and you can actually fuse Engraver with this card. Not this card, but this can fuse with this because I am actually running a certain card in my extra deck, which if I'm correct, yep, 1 illusion and 1 level 6 higher fiend. So Engraver is really, really, really good for that. But yeah, I think this engine is phenomenal in here. It's definitely needed. If you're trying to play this deck competitively and win, you need these. You definitely need these. You can play without them, of course, you know what I mean? But having the Engravers in here, it just makes the deck so much easier to pilot and whatnot. But again, still not a fan of 2 Engraver. I like having the 1 Engraver, but I get why you run 2, because you go have Engraver, pitch to graveyard, add track effect, add Lurie. That's the whole point of it. But yeah, I just don't like Lurie, bro. Lurie glued to my hand all the time, bro. Go away. Just stay in the deck, bro. I honest to God rather open up with Queen of Azamina over Lurie, and not saying something, bro. Like, it's so annoying, but it's fine. No big deal. Last monsters. I am still on the 3 Fuwalos. Yeah, it's just the thought process behind this is if I do go second, you have to get past this plus getting past my board breakers. You can make the best the best board you want, but you are not getting past 2 evenly matches. And if you do, I have Droplet. You know what I mean? Evenly, you're gonna go, I don't know, negate that with monster. Then I go, okay, cool, Droplet, send it to graveyard. You know what I mean? And again, even if I do go first and I open up with this card, I can pitch it to graveyard for Black Witch. I contribute it from my hand for Deception, so it's a monster also. You know what I mean? So it's just very versatile no matter what. So I'm definitely going to be maintaining this as much as possible. So we are on 3 Fuwalos. That's it for those. Spell cards. It's basically the same thing in a way. So we're on the 3 drop because again, I still think the board breaker version is the better version for this deck. I'm not saying if you play the hand trap version, you're worse. I'm not saying that at all. I just prefer having the board breaker version because my only gripe with hand traps is like you have to open up at least 3 hand traps to almost fully stop a board, if that makes sense. Plus, Nib is not that good versus the Mitsurugi deck because I attribute it to get their effect. It's just so annoying, but yeah. So I'm more like, yo, make the biggest board you want. I'm going to break it because this deck is really good at breaking it. So we are on the 3 Droplet for that reason in general. Next, obviously, we're on the 3 Wanted, and then the 1 Deception, along with the 1 Hollowed, and then the 1 Debtors. Debtors is actually really, really, really good. So, funny enough, talked about it in a video before, but I did get hit with a Fuwalos when I searched. So I searched out the Debtors instead of Hollowed. I set Debtors, and then I said pass, draw phase. Can I do the... No, sorry. I waited to main phase, of course. Did the thing, then I said Debtors, send us to graveyard, and then I made my Omni-Negate for free. You know what I mean? So, Debtors is actually very, very, very good, and the fact that it's a quick fusion is phenomenal, bro. I like having the option to have 2 fusions, so now we have 4 ways to 5 ways to actually fuse at any time. So, yeah. Yep. That's it for those right there. We are on the 1 Tails. We are on the 1 Sinful Spoils. Actually, I should go over there, actually. But yeah. 1 Tails, 1 Sinful Spoils. Right off this card's actually extremely good. Very, very good. Low-key might play it at 2. Low-key, it's that good. But yeah, only ones that we do play are those right there. I am on the 1 Tracked. And then obviously we are on the one Call by the Grave. Again, people are cutting this card a lot or not playing in the main. I think it's still pretty good, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to get hit with a Charmy. Oh, so funny. I fought one of our hero players. He double Fualos me, and I just kept playing. I didn't care, bro. I was like, bro, I don't care about this card. Kept playing, made a big board. He couldn't break it. It was just GG from there, bro. So funny. But yeah, as it for the spell cards right there. Now for the trap cards. Again, everything is the same somewhat. So we are on the 3 evenly matched. And then we are on the 3 imperm. I did cut woes and I did cut talents and all that, but I am still on the 1 Azamina Afras. Card is nuts, card is bonkers. It just bounce back anything you want for free. It targets, but it is what it is. But as if for the main deck, that's a solid 40 cards. Yeah, I like having, so again, the monster lineup makes sense to me, excluding the Fualos. It's still more of a hand trap kind of thing, you know what I mean? But again, you can get into engine as much as possible. Obviously, besides this one card and besides Lurie, everything else can get you into full combo. You know what I mean? And Engraver is really good too. So, but yeah, I don't know. That's 40 cards. Let me know what you guys think of the main deck. Extra deck time. I changed around a little bit of things, but nothing too crazy. So for the links, 1 Requiem, 1 Sequentia, 1 Closed Heaven, 1 SP Little Knight, and then 1 Abo. I did actually cut, I did end up cutting Cross Sheep. Cross Sheep is not bad at all. It's very good, but I wanted to make room for other stuff, which you guys might be happy, like, oh, he's playing the card, which I think the card is phenomenal, bro. The card I put back in the extra deck, so good. But yeah, these links for me are just fine. You go into 1, 2, these 3 all the time, that you get enough on a Boa, which is very good for interruption if need be. Yep, cool. For the fusions, we are on the 1 Sylvia, we are on the 1 Musarlago. I'm testing out this one, but I did put in the Mo Regina. I put her in here to see if I do like her. In theory, she definitely does work out, but again, if I don't like her, I'll take her out. But right now, I'm testing her out to see if I do like her. We are on the 1 Desiree. I did get my Chimera. Shout out to Max. He gave me the Chimera. And the card I did put in here, because I think it's really broken, is Saint Azamina. Bro, this card seems like a gimmick, but I promise you it's not, bro. Because like when you really think about it, right? The amount of cards that target this format is crazy, right? So not only can you not target her, you can't target your own stuff, bro. So you can't bestial your own graveyard. You bestial mine, I guess, but you can't bestial your own graveyard. You can't Druid Swarm her. And any battle damage you would take, I would take, you take instead. And cool little trick is, if you have both of these on the field, right? You can, remember, your opponent will take double battle damage involving Azamina stuff, right? So have this on the field, on summon this, summon out, effect, use the effect to summon out the little LZ, enter battle. Tack over the tack the monster, right? They'll take double tack. Also, they'll take, you know what I mean? It's just she offers another way to OTK your opponent if you just can't beat them by beating over their monsters. I think she's really good, and the fact that you can summon her, right? Use her effect, summon out this card right here. Use her effect, bring back your Diabells, because that's how you're usually going to summon this, with your Diabell, so that you don't lose anything. It's just crazy. And then she offers another interruption. So if you use any Azamina card or Sinful Spoils card, you can pop up to 2 cards. Is it 2 cards or 2 monsters? 2 cards on the field and destroy them. It's just so good. I like this fusion lineup. Very good, bro. It's just, I think it's good overall. Then obviously the synchros, it's literally the exact same synchros. Cannot go wrong. It's funny because I made Chaos Angel with Light and Dark, and the hero player could not get past it, bro. Sorry, Santi. So, going to go into the side deck now. I need your guys' opinion on the side deck. I am missing a card. I did order the card, but yeah. So we're missing. Just letting you guys know now. But this is what I have so far. This is my thought process behind everything else. So we are on the 3 Purelia. Purelia is very good. So with the False in the main deck, Purelia in the side deck, this does really hurt the Mitsurugi deck a lot. So you go draw phase, go Pirellia. You drawing anything, if they do any spell card, you go Chain Fuelos. You're drawing a lot of cards. Now, if they want to keep going, you keep drawing until you get into your side deck and until you get into your board breaker stuff, and then you just win from there because, yeah. So, yeah, 3 of those. I am currently on 3 Ghost Spell. I think Ghost Spell is actually very, very, very good this format. It hits a lot of stuff in Malice. Hits just a lot of random stuff to hit this deck too, you know what I mean? Just, it's very good overall. Oh, keep in mind, you can actually Ghost Spell the Diabell's Fusion, believe it or not, because it does summon from extra deck, graveyard, or banish, so you could just, boop, Ghost Spell it if need be. Plus, Ghost Spell is just a good card overall, this format, so yeah, play the Ghost Spell. If I did have the Earth Mold Charmy, maybe I'd play that over the Ghost Spell, but I don't own the card yet, but Ghost Spell is just good overall, in my opinion. Last monsters, obviously, we are on the 1 Lancia. The reason why we are on the 1 Lancia because we are actually on 3 Thrust along with the 1 Triple Talents. So we're playing the Lancia Trap card. That's why we can start this out. And yeah, before I was on 3 Lancia, but you want to put more spell and trap cards in here to kind of facilitate for your White Forest monsters. And I think Thrust is an extremely good card in this deck because, again, you're going to try to play through a lot of stuff in general. And even if you do go first, right? Let's just say I go first and I go, I don't know, a Stellar Effect, send something to graveyard, and you go Ash, right? I can literally go Thrust, and I can Thrust, and I can set any of my normal spell cards, so then I would set, like, Woes, right? Then I can go LZ from hand, send the Woes, summon da-da-da. Woes will set itself again, then I can use Woes once more. So I think Thrust is very strong in here. And I want to kind of search out another kind of board breaker too, because Talents is a really good card too. So yeah, 3 Thrust and the 1 Talents. We are on the 1 Anti-Spell. I think Anti-Spell is just good overall, you know what I mean? It stops the Mitsurugi stuff because they have to set it face down for a full turn. So they can't use any of their spell cards except for the quick play, if possible, if need be. And even then, you can still, you know, negate that with your stuff. So 1 Anti-Spell. Obviously, we are on the 1 Artifact Sanctum. We are on the 3 Thrust, so this gets you into your Lancia, which Lancia is a auto win versus Malice. So yeah, obviously we are on the 1D barrier, hitting again. That means Ruki deck. Scar me, bro. I rather call Ritual and then deal with the Rizal stuff, which I can do that. And then the last card is supposed to be Mischiefs of the Gnomes. I ordered it. It didn't get here yet, but yeah, this is what I'm thinking for my side deck moving forward. Let me know what you guys think, like, oh, that's a good idea, or oh, try this card over that card because of reason 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, also, what do you guys think of Ghost Spell this format? I asked people in my server, and they were saying it's nasty, this format, so I'm gonna try it out. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy that. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe to the video. See you next time, man. Have an awesome one. Peace.